Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the Oracle of Lilith. My name is Amy, and today I'm doing a pick a card all about what do men really think of you. Now, this reading will include all masculine energies, so please keep that in mind. Now, this is going to be a general reading, so just take what resonates here and leave the rest behind. If this is your first time to my channel, hi, hello. It's really good to have you. I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, hey guys, what is up? How are you? It's always good to connect with your energy, and I truly appreciate you guys being here. Now, your psychic linking objects for this reading are going to be these three cards before you. They are from the Cocaine Tarot, which you can find on Etsy from an independent creator. Now, I do have a pre-shuffle going on, but it's not part of the selection for this particular reading. I will be pulling more cards as I need to for clarity. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you each card up close so you can get a better vibe of each group. Group 1, you are the Death card. Group 2, you are the Lovers. Group 3, you are the Queen of Coins, which is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay guys, so those are going to be your selections. I will insert a little video with some backing music for those of you who need a little bit more time to see which group you're drawn to. Now, if you're drawn to more than one group, there is probably more than one message here for you. And with that said, I'll see you beautiful, magical creatures on the other side. Bye guys.
Devil in a red dress, call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang bang, got my hand on the trigger. The devil in a red dress, call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang bang, got my hand, call
Hey, Group 1, all of you that selected death, this is going to be your reading all about what do men or masculine energies really think of you. So keep in mind this is a general reading, so just take what resonates here and leave the rest behind. Now, I do have some cards that have came out in a pre-shuffle, and I will be pulling more cards as I need to for clarity. All right, so I immediately am feeling like masculine or men feel like you're concealing something. Okay, like they're not seeing all of you because I get the sexy nun here, right? So there is a little bit of innocence here, but they always pick up on something behind the illusions. Okay, um, and it's a sexy nun, all right? You know, there's an edge to you, no matter what your appearance might be. It's a feeling. You may have some Scorpio here. You may have some Leo. There may be some Gemini. There may be some Aquarius. There may be some Libra. There may be some Taurus here. All right, so let me put your card right here and let's go to the other cards that came out for you. Okay, so we have the goddess Nyx here with respite. And I'm feeling like there's this energy of, I feel like masculine energies think at times that you're a loaded weapon, meaning that you have the potential to use information against them, or there's something about your energy they don't exactly trust. Now, if that doesn't resonate, okay, I feel like there are trust issues here. Either you don't trust people or people don't trust you. And I feel like you want to trust people. If you have trust issues, you want to trust people. But I feel like you're very, there's something about your energy that is very, very leery of trusting. And so because you put that out there, it makes it difficult for masculine energies to trust you. It's like a game of, it's like a game almost of like learning to trust you. So I immediately pick up on this image, not image, this, well, it is an image, the psychic image of like trouble. Like you're a little troublemaker, or you could be trouble, or I have to watch you because there's more going on here than what I see. Okay. But I also am getting this energy like deep down, you want to trust people, or deep down, people want to trust you. Okay. So just take what resonates here and let's keep going in these cards. We have Lover. Okay. All right. Well, that's self-explanatory. I think people are very attracted to you, attracted to the mystery. You may have some really specific natal chart aspects with Scorpio that are aligned with your Venus, or Scorpio that is, or not Scorpio, or Pluto and your Venus that's aligned in some way, or Neptune and Pluto, or Neptune and your Venus in your astrology chart, your natal astrology chart. We have our soul ancestor, time for ancestral clearing. I don't think you keep a lot of like emotional baggage around you. I think that you have a very small circle of people you trust. And because of that, I feel like masculine energies, a lot of times to them, and I'm just telling you what I'm getting, that's a red flag. Like, why don't you have more people around you? Why don't you have more friends? And it's because for you, your death, you're intense, right? So for you, friends are like ride or die. You don't have many acquaintances. If you do, you have a list of people who are like, these are acquaintances, like literally, like they are not my friends. You don't count them as friends. You don't have many of those. If you do, they're like work. It's a requirement by work, okay? Personally, in your personal life, the people who are close to you and know even half of your story are people who are like ride or die, who literally they could show up at your door with a body bag and you wouldn't ask a damn question. Those are your people. Like you are a deep, deep soul. Okay. And I got to tell you, that is intimidating to some people. And I feel that here. I feel like it's almost like this energy is so intense that the masculine picks up on, and some of them pick up on it and they just immediately are intimidated or repelled by it because they are not at a place in their life where they can kind of deal with that. Um, it makes them feel somehow almost, I'm hearing the word emasculated to a degree. So it kind of makes them act out in really almost childish ways. And others are intrigued by it. So it kind of depends on where they are on their own walk. Okay, we have zombies, once brains, strengthen your boundaries. I think you have very firm boundaries. And so I think men, masculines, know that if they want to get to know you, as friends or be part of your inner circle or more, we have lever here, they have to kind of like jump through some hoops almost. And it's because you're a deep soul. It's because of what you've been through. It's because to be your friend is a privilege. To know your story is a privilege. To know where you've been is a privilege. To know this death is an honor. Okay. And because I feel like your energy was cultivated. This isn't something you were just born into. Like, this is who you have become, and you have fought to become this person. Now, I feel like you could be a feminine energy, you could be a non-binary energy. If you are a masculine energy, I feel like you are a feminine dominated masculine energy within your own vessel. Just take what resonates here. That's what I'm reading with this particular group. So let's keep going here. We have Diana, Queen of the Wilderness. That is what they're feeling underneath this intimidation, this what you're hiding, what they feel you're hiding, and what you probably are is this energy here. The language of the natural world is a frequency of love. This is my mother tongue. I feel like there is a wildness to you that is like it bubbles under the surface of this very protective, intense boundary. And it's almost like I can feel this intensity of this wildness kind of bubbles to the surface. And literally, listen, this is what I'm saying, okay? And literally I see like this nun here is wearing latex, and underneath the latex is these bubbles, like they're bubbling under the clothes, like a cauldron bubbles. Okay, and that's the wildness underneath. And not everyone can see that, but those who see it are intrigued by it. Okay, those who don't see it can kind of feel there's something weird here. There's something, it's almost scary, but it's not. I just feel like there's something, these masculines are like, it's just too intense. I don't know what to do with this. It makes me feel odd. And sometimes they lash out and they get rude, or they get out of line in some way. You may get people who get handsy with you. It's because this is just what I'm getting. Sometimes you're an instrument of chaos, meaning you have that Kali energy, and it really does move people to change for the better. It asks masculine energies about their own personal boundaries, why they break boundaries, why can't they honor boundaries, why do they feel entitled, those kind of questions. And many times those masculine energies, when they meet with you and they have these inner dialogues, these subconscious dialogues, and many times it causes like an energetic like explosion, and it causes anger and frustration, and sometimes they act out in very inappropriate and rude ways. So you are very protective of your energy. You have strong boundaries because you've had to, because you've probably had a lot of masculine energies violate your boundaries in some kind of way. Okay, here, let's get some more energy. We have masculine energy that came out. So, I feel like a lot of your life you've probably been dealing with kind of conflicting energy with masculine energies with men. Get out, escape, leaving. I feel like you really don't have a problem cutting people off. And I feel like people feel this. And this is why your circle is small. And this is why people feel there's almost a danger in knowing you, because they know that if they cross a boundary, if they violate you emotionally or any other way, you will cut them off because you have. I feel like you have cut quite a few people off in your life. So it is a privilege to be in your personal emotional space. It's a privilege to be in your heart. And some masculine energies don't deal with that well because they feel like you should feel privileged to be with them. They're not used to the flipping of the script here with you. And it really does challenge them. I feel like there's a lot of growth that happens potentially with these masculines if they would open up to it with you. And it doesn't matter the relationship, okay? Whether it's a father figure, whether it's a brother, whether it's a coworker. I feel like you have often given masculine energies an opportunity to grow. Sorry, my tongue's heavy because of my medication. But and many times they choose not to and they lash out. Few times they actually do grow into a deeper understanding and relationship with you. So it just depends, right? We have masquerade, sexual fantasies. All right, there we go. There's that lover energy. We have show me, challenge, prove it. You present like a challenge, whether it is to be your friend or to be more. Those who are really intrigued by your energy, by that bubbling cauldron beneath the latex, okay, feel like they want to take on the challenge of knowing you. They're usually very patient. They usually aren't quick to judge. They're usually very open-minded people. Men are masculine energies. They usually have some emotional intelligence, and they enjoy your personality. They enjoy talking to you. I don't think that you're very responsive to people who are aggressive, except I'm going to dog ear that a little bit and say when it comes to love, it's a little different. That's a whole other ball game with you, especially if you're interested. I do think you do like a little bit of the power dynamic here with the death card, and that's the nature of Pluto. So I'm feeling that real strong. So that's another reading, you guys, especially with this show me card. You get the idea. There's a little rope there. Okay, so let's keep going. We have Nightman, Bandit, Sexual Dreams, 5D Visits. Okay, so I feel like, there is intense attraction in your energy. I mean, masculine energies are deeply attracted to you. And this is beyond like, I don't want to say the norm. Okay, I don't want to say that, because I don't have another word for this right now, but like the average, okay? This is like a deep, intense, sensual, sexual attraction. This is like being attracted to someone's soul and mind, okay? I feel like you get into people's minds, you get into their soul, and it just ups the like intense attraction to a whole nother level. And some of these masculine energies, these men have never felt this before. Like you rock their world, right? We have diving, deep sea, going all the way. See, that's what happens. And you know what I think? I think you are a little heartbreaker. That's what I think. I think these men, these masculines, they catch feels for you. Yeah, okay, we don't have to talk about it. It's fine. Okay, we have a memory. I think your exes and people you have been with, the men, the masculines, I think even your friends, they cherish their memories with you. Like they think about it a lot. You have ex partners, ex-lovers who really cherish their past little romps with you. Okay, I'm not going to go real deep into that, but we have key here. Okay, we have solitude. Yeah, you seek your solitude. You seek your solitude. We have solo magic. Yeah, you, there's a lot of solitude and aloneness here. You don't mind riding alone. I want to say something, but I'm not going to. I want to say something, but I'm not going to. Okay, you don't mind being alone. You're good alone. I feel like you like yourself. Like, death here is a big fan of death. You know what I'm saying? Like, death likes themselves. They like who they are. And they don't have a problem with who they are. And if you have a problem with them, that's your problem. Okay? I feel like this energy is very balanced in masculine and feminine energy. Okay, I really do. I think there is a very healthy sense of self here. It doesn't mean it's perfect. It doesn't mean you don't have bad days. It doesn't mean you don't struggle. But when it comes to the masculine energy and like being proactive and taking care of yourself, you're really getting good at it. You've done a lot of healing in this area, and so you like who you are, and you're willing to put up the boundaries and do the work, and you exude power to people, like especially to men, and it is intimidating. Okay, it's just, babe, you're intimidating. Okay, your energy is intimidating. I love it. I think it's awesome. I think you have awesome energy, and the people who are intimidated of you, you know what you got to ask yourself, like maybe they're intimidated because they need to be. Maybe you're keeping the bad energy away, the energy that's not meant for you away. That's how I think about that. It's like the people who are intimidated and stay away from me probably aren't meant to be around me, right? The people that are for you will find you, and they won't be intimidated. They'll be intrigued, or they won't even be intimidated at all. Because I'm sure there are people you don't intimidate that see beyond this, the boundaries. Because they don't see them as boundaries, like harsh boundaries. They see them as just rules of engagement that they're okay with, right? And they honor them. And because of that, they're able to see the more wildness you have. And, we haven't even touched on that. There's a wild spirit here that is extremely powerful, extremely creative. Aquarius, self-mastery. That's your energy. We have sexy desire. Yeah, there's a lot of powerful attraction, sexual energy, just intense attraction energy that you have. And it's rooted in this wildness. It's rooted in this playful charm that you have that you do not show to everyone. We have wordsmith. You have a way with words. We also have a narcissist on the back. So I feel like some masculine energies probably think you have some narcissistic characteristics. But I also feel like your intimidation level, all that power that people feel coming off of you, keeps narcissists away. So it is what it is, right? But I do think you have a way with words. People like to hear you talk. They like to communicate with you. We have hater Gemini, okay? So I feel like, it can be a love-hate relationship. Some people, some men, some masculine energies are, they don't know what to do with the weird energy they feel from you. Like, they distrust it. They distrust this energy. And it's not you, okay? It's the fact that they don't know how to react to this powerful energy. Okay, it's them. And really, it's doing what it's supposed to do. It's keeping the people away from you that are not for you. So success, Sagittarius, emotionally intelligent. You are extremely emotionally intelligent. And that came from a lot of issues. Like you've had a lot of issues in your life. You've been through a lot of stuff. So let's see what the tarot has for you. Let's see. I'm going to pull from the cocaine tarot. No, I'm going to pull from this one. The Tinseltown Tarot. Okay, tell me more about my group one. Tell me more about what men or masculine energies really think about my group one. I think they're so intimidated by you. You may be a writer or may work in some kind of situation where communication is part of your job. Because I feel like that's very strong with you. Very strong. And she's also smoking, like putting something in her mouth. So we have the Seven of Wands here. Look at those eyes. Look at those eyes. There's something about your eyes as well. Your eyes just see through people. You just see right smack through people. And it's intimidating. There's some people who, like, you look right through them and they just waffle. They're just like, oh no, I gotta go. We have the Lovers. No way. No way. You are a heartbreaker. You really are. I don't think you mean to do it, but people fall in love with you. We have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. We have the Nine of Cups. And let's get this one. These two. Okay. We have the Eight of Pentacles, and we have the King of Wands. So I feel like well, first of all, there's a lot of energy here on the table. I think no matter where you are in your life as far as your level of success, I think you put off an era of success. There's a lot of potential around you because there's a lot of power, and these masculine energies pick up on the power. It's subconscious. It's like a frequency around you, a frequency of success. And I feel like you're very focused when you start working, whatever you're working on, be it creative, be it business, whatever, you get very focused and it's intimidating. Like you see the goal and you go. This may be Leo energy. Like you focus in and you go. Could be some Taurus, Capricorn energy, Virgo energy as well, but very focused on your goals, very driven. I'm feeling driven here. And it's just, I'm hearing like it's so yummy. With the Eight of Pentacles, it's just like, look at them. They're just looking at the Death card. Like they're looking at this death energy. They're looking at you and they're just like, I'm just fascinated and mesmerized. I'm hearing fascinated and mesmerized by this energy. And I want it. I want it. I want to spend time with it. And the King of Wands card is I'm sprung. I'm hot for you. I want it. I want more of it. So you definitely have some masculine energies that are extremely attracted and interested in you. Okay. Fascinated and mesmerized is words that I hear. But on the same token, you have masculine energies that are intimidated and triggered by your energy. So I don't think that's a surprise to you, though. I think you probably already know. So, all right, group one, that is what I received for you. I hope this resonated. If it did, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical creatures next time. Bye, guys. Hey, group two, all of you that selected the Lovers, this is going to be your reading all about what do men really think of you. This will be all about what men or masculine energies really think of you. So keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's a general session. So just take what resonates here and leave the rest behind. I have done a bit of a pre-shuffle and I'll be getting more cards as I need to for clarity. So let's get into it and find out, what do men or masculine energies really think of you? So the first card we have is Pele, Transformation. Now, I just want to say at this point in this reading, just from the Lovers card, I feel like you are coming into union with self. So much like the first group, I feel like there's a balancing of masculine and feminine energies. I just want to make sure that my mic was plugged all the way in. I feel like there's a balancing of masculine and feminine energies within you. Okay. I also feel this very powerful phoenixing energy with Pele here. The goddess Pele really is a powerful, transformative goddess. She creates land out of lava and fire and power. So just a lot of powerful muting energy with this group. So let's keep going and find out, what do masculine energies really think of you. We have the presence of the divine feminine. At the center of everything there is light, and I am that light. Ooh, beautiful. I feel this energy of I don't look outside myself for the light. I am the light. I am all that is. Um, it's it's as if masculine energies are picking up on the fact that you don't look to them for validation. You validate yourself. This is you in this Lover's card validating yourself. Isn't somebody from outside yourself. This is your inner core self-validating. You standing in your power. You're very powerful, just like group one. Group one had this very powerful energy. We have the high priestess. I am one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. Yeah, you choose to love yourself instead of, and many of you, I feel like there's a lot of like, this is weird. I want to use this term. I don't ever use this term, but like verbal diarrhea from people in your life. For some of you, this is childhood. For others, this is like past. This is exes or partners who have like verbally abused you or mistreated you, and you have decided to not allow the words that have been said to you in hate and in pain and suffering not affect you anymore. It's as if you have put all of that in like a strong box. It's still there and you're working through it. It's not that you have disassociated from it. It's that it's not like you've embraced it and allowed it to change you into something awful. It's a state of acceptance. It is a true phoenixing kind of thing, because you've accepted that these things, these negative things have happened, but instead of it burdening you, you've allowed it to kind of like become the catalyst of change and empower you. So no more do you look for masculine energies to validate you. And it's very freeing. I feel this energy of like really feeling free about it, like no longer really giving a shit what someone masculine really or otherwise has to say about how you look, what you do, or what you think. It really is I want to use the term like breaking free from external judgment. It doesn't mean that you don't have days where you, of course, feel judged. Okay, we all do. But for the most part, you just don't care that much anymore, you know? And I think for some of you, this has to do with the fact that you have been treated so poorly by so many men and masculine energies that if you truly cared as much as you used to, it would be so detrimental to your life that you could not function well. And you had to choose to love yourself more. You had to choose to become like Pele. You had to choose to transform. You had to choose to, like a volcano, you had to choose to erupt. So many of you guys have gone through a radical transformation where maybe you had to release some rage, maybe you had to go to therapy, perhaps you had to do some art, or you had to do something transformative, some kind of transformative action. Okay, that's what I'm feeling here. So many of you may be changing the way you look or the way you live your life, and this attitude may be part of it. I got to tell you, I'm feeling like there's a lot of respect from masculine energies, from men in general, for this change. It also frightens some people, especially those close to you, because there's a feeling here of being on an edge. And it may be the people who mistreated you may be feeling on an edge because they sense this change is you walking into your power, because you are the phoenix and maybe you're about to fly. Some of you guys are in mid-flight. Some of you guys are in the phoenixing experience where you're about to self-ignite immolate from the ashes. You're about to catch fire and you're about to soar. So you're at different places here. And I feel like there are many masculine energies that are very respectful and rooting for you. They're cheering. And then there's other energies that are frightened. They're uncertain. I feel this energy of I've never seen something like this. I've never seen someone rise from such darkness or such destruction before. Some of you guys have been completely decimated by some kind of event or an event that would have decimated other people. Some of you guys, I'm feeling like there's been, for some of you, you've literally been through some kind of hurricane or storm or some kind of catastrophic event. It could be health. It could be literally like you've lost your home or your business or you've lost a dear loved one. It has been something that literally shook your life to its very foundation, and you're having to rebuild. And I feel like there are masculine energies around you. It feels like some of them are very close to you that are very, very, first of all, there's compassion here. There's also a lot of like deep respect and pride. Some of you guys have some masculine energies that are very proud of you. Okay, so let's keep going here. Just take what resonates, all right? We have thief, okay? So you're not perfect. None of us are, okay? We have martyr, all right? And we have this I can never pronounce this. Someone even told me how to pronounce this, and I still can't pronounce it, okay? But it's basically someone who is a lover of the arts and supports the arts. And we have pull your head in, show more compassion and gratitude, okay? Let's keep going. Let's pull some more cards here. We have channel, animal energy. We have conjuring, legacy. We have glam. Okay, so with the thief card here, I feel like, again, I felt this with the first group, you know, it's similar, but it's different, okay? I feel like with the fear here, like with this power, this change, this phoenixing kind of energy, there are masculine energies that don't trust it. They don't trust what's going on. They don't trust your energy. They don't trust the change. And if you've had some kind of major, like, catastrophic event happen for you, they think there's something wrong with you, like mentally or emotionally. Like they think you're unbalanced. Okay, that's what I'm getting with this thief card, like, and martyr. They think that you're unbalanced in some kind of way. Now, I do think you guys are very gifted, and there's some masculine energies that see the gifts that you have, and they appreciate them. And I feel like for some of you, part of this phoenixing event is bringing out more of your gifts. Maybe you're showing it through the way you look, or maybe you're actually like expressing those gifts more. It could be literally painting. It could be that you're gifted in business. It doesn't matter what it is. Maybe you're the best pound cake maker in the whole world. It doesn't matter. You know, I love pound cake, you guys. It's so good. Anyway, they see it. They see your gifts and appreciate them. Now, I just want to say we have the glam card here, okay? And, you know, we've talked about how strong you are, but we haven't talked about how hot you are, okay? And I feel like there's something very intoxicating about your strength. And it's something that masculine energies pick up on, because I feel like it's rare. It's a rare kind of strength here. Pele, literally, the byproduct of her transformation is the creation of new land, the creation of new foundations that people build. We have legacy here. People build new civilizations on. It's big. It's grand. She's a big, grand goddess of major life transformations that follow people for ages, okay? And I feel like you have this big, grand phoenixing energy, and it is the light within, and people are drawn to this. And I feel like masculine energies are drawn to it, and at times they're confused by it because it it is attractive. It is hubba hubba. You know, it is interesting. It is inspiring. Um, it is, I want more of it. Let's see how much more, okay? we have, uh, let's see, we have three-way, another person involved interference. I feel like even people who have someone, they have naughty thoughts of you, okay, that run through their mind. It's like they can't help it, all right? They just, it's like you can be having a conversation with someone about something interesting, something fascinating, and just for a moment, that masculine energy will think, I wonder what it would be like, you know, just to take her in the closet or take them in the closet or take him in the closet and just like have that moment. Just have it. Wonder what that would be like. And then they go back to what they're doing. Okay. If you guys work with, you know what I'm saying? Some of you guys work with somebody who does this, and you may be wondering if they're doing it. This is your confirmation. Yeah, they are doing that. They are. Unavailable, closed, emotionally, physically. There's something about your energy that reads unavailable, and it makes you so seductive. The more unavailable you put off, the more it's like being told that you can't eat that candy. Like you're 3 years old and your mom says, puts like a candy in front of you and says, don't touch the candy. You can't eat it. And you're just like, but I want it, Mom. You know, I'm 3. I'm supposed to eat candy, right? I'm just a little baby kid. Of course I want the candy. I'm going to touch it. That's what it's like. It's like it's irresistible. You can't help it. They want that. And the more you're like, no, 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 they're like, yes, yes, yes. So it's that energy of I can't, I want to be in your energy. And the thing is that for you guys, I feel like there's the sweetness here. It's like they're deeply attracted to you. And yes, it's physical, but there's this energy about you, this light about you that is romantic. It brings out the romantic energy in these masculines, the lovers here. It brings out a romantic kind of vibe. They want to get romantic with you, you know. Whereas group one, yes, there was romance, but a lot of it was like deep, intense sexual attraction. Group two is like romance. I want to cuddle. I want to bring you roses. Like I want to be romantic with you. And sometimes maybe this three-way thing. But yeah, it's a really cool vibe. We have childhood memories, superhero. We have desire, wanting. So, and we have kettle, simmering, divine timing. I feel like I feel an energy of impatient. I think masculines can get very impatient with you. You may have Libra energy. You may have trouble making up your mind about things. Like I'm a Libra, okay, and I'll explain it like this. Okay, I can make decisions when it comes to like how to spend large amounts of money, but don't ask me where to go to dinner. I don't fucking know. Now, if you name off restaurants, I can tell you where the fuck I don't want to go, but I can't tell you where I want to go. That's how it goes. Don't ask me what movie I want to see. I don't know. But if you name off the movies, I'm going to tell you where I don't want to go. So that's the way it works, okay? It's weird. It gets frustrating for people, but it's just the truth. It's the way it is, you guys. So you may have a little bit of that, and I feel like for some of them, it can be frustrating. You may have trouble. I feel like because there's justice. I'm seeing the justice card. Like you may always want to be fair, and sometimes your sense of fairness overplays like the logic, and sometimes you get in your head about stuff, and that can be real frustrating to masculine energies. And sometimes they may come in and try to make decisions for you, and then you get angry because you're like, don't make decisions for me. It takes how long it takes. Like back off. So there's that energy here. We have childhood, we have memories, and we have superhero. I think you have like, listen, I feel like some people think you have this energy. Like they believe in you. They believe so much in you. I feel like there are some men and masculine energies that feel like you could do anything. You are so talented. There's so much light here. I think it's the light that you have. Um, and I feel like there's power in your gratitude and your compassion that makes you have this like superhero energy. It's a phoenix energy, is what it is. You can call it superhero, you can call it phoenix, you can call it this Pele energy, this goddess Pele energy, but it is big, it is grand, it is beautiful. And I feel like, honestly, I feel like a lot of phoenixing people who have this phoenixing energy, when phoenixes ascend, a lot of times they just don't take themselves with them. A lot of times they catalyst people around them to ascend or to change or transform or whatever you want to call it, phoenix with them. Okay. And I feel like you try to take people along with you. You try to inspire people. You try to help people along your journey to come with you or to ascend in their own way. Not necessarily your way, but their way, because you understand suffering. I feel like you've suffered a lot in your life. Listen, anyone who has this kind of powerful transformational energy is someone who has been through a lot. Okay, you're not just born with this. Just like group 1, you're not just born with this kind of transformative energy. It takes a lot to get here. Okay, it takes a lot. You've been through a lot of stuff. Okay, we have the Empress and the Two of Cups. Okay, so ooh, I love this Empress card. This may be my favorite Empress card out of any deck I have. Look at that powerful Empress. Look, you're a bad bitch. That is exactly what masculine energies think. You're the baddest. You transform. You transform people's lives. You transform relationships. You transform your own life. Many of you guys don't even realize you do it. I think you are very compassionate and giving. There's an element of nurturing here. And I feel like the men you have in your life who are your friends, they feel there's a nurturing element to your friendship. There's a nurturing element to like knowing you. And I think you do it naturally. Cancer energy here. Lots of Cancer I'm picking up on, like tons and tons. And just look, Cancer, if you're Cancer, I just want you to like have a moment with this card. Okay, just have a moment. Isn't she beautiful? Oh my God, she's amazing. And then we have the Two of Cups. So yeah, I feel like, and this feels like this is two people raising their glass to the Empress. They're just like in celebration of you. I feel like you have masculine energies that like really dig your energy. I think you have a very cool vibe. All right. And I think even at times when you can be indecisive to them, and I don't think you're indecisive. I just think that some of these masculine energies are impatient, right? They're used to moving very quickly. And at times, even a volcano, have you ever seen a volcano lava? Sometimes lava moves very quickly and sometimes it slows where it barely moves at all. And that can be very frustrating. So, and I feel that. I feel sometimes you have that energy around you, but no matter those times where masculines maybe get frustrated with you, they're still very happy having you around. They appreciate you and they are very attracted to you. But there's something about you. It's almost like I get this feeling like I feel like I'm not good enough for this Empress. But, I can, okay, this is just what I'm getting, okay? But I can be the peasant that worships the Empress. Here. That's literally what I got. Listen, just take what resonates, okay? Sometimes it's symbolic speech too. So just take what resonates here. That really is my favorite Empress card. It's just a beautiful card. I think it captures the Empress so well with the spikes, the spiky halo coming out. This is the Cocaine Tarot, and you can find this on Etsy. It's not the best card stock, but the images are just beautiful. They're amazing. Okay, I'm going to get some more cards here. We have the Two of Coins. We have the number 22. Okay, 22 is a master number. Okay, so there's something about your energy that It's very unique. It's very special. Phoenixing energy is very unique. It's very special. Master number 22 is I'm a 22. It's my destiny number. It's my birthday number. So they build foundations. They build large foundations for the future. They're master builders, okay? And you have that vibe. That's what Pele does. Pele is a master builder. And it can't, once you get into this frequency, and many of you guys carry it whether you have a master number in your numerology or not, okay? This is just a frequency you carry. Once you get into your master builder part of your life, which is usually later in life, your first part of your life is usually a big old trash can. It's like a dumpster fire. Everything goes wrong. You have to overcome tremendous amounts of issues, which as people watch you overcome them and people hear your story, they start to see like, wow, that's, because a lot of people couldn't overcome those. And it's usually multiple things, multiple issues. If you're able to overcome them, then you move into this place in your life, usually later, where you start working that Master 22 frequency. And it's very powerful. You are the Empress. And you know how to move. And I feel like you definitely know how to maneuver. And I feel like because of that, people trust you. Like, people trust you. If a masculine energy trusts you, it's all the way. If they can get past the first, again, group 1 had this as well. Like, the first levels of intimidation, if they can get past this powerful Pele energy, the phoenixing energy, the brightness of your light, if they can get past it, they can really find a lot of gifts knowing you, watching what you're doing, communicating with you, because you can help people learn how to do this in their own life just by the doing. You teach by doing. You teach by showing your life in so many ways. So it's very powerful and profound. We have the Emperor that came out for you. So we have the Emperor and the Empress with the Lover's card here. So this is you. You are the Emperor and the Empress. You are in divine union. You are the Phoenix. And I feel like many masculine energies think you're the complete package. Like they do. And, listen, this is the danger zone. Danger, danger. Red flag. Okay? Because I'm going to use the word. And really, honestly, you should never use this word in regards to a person because it doesn't exist. And you set yourself and a relationship up for failure. But a lot of the masculine energies think you're perfect. Like you're potentially a perfect mate or a perfect friend or a perfect whatever. And the truth is you're not. You have issues. Like we mentioned, you probably have other issues. You have baggage. Master 22s have baggage because they usually have trauma or major catastrophes, that they're overcoming in life. So they have baggage. The difference is they usually have done the work or are open to doing the work, and they're progressing. Right? That's the difference. That's the only difference. Okay. But it doesn't mean that they still don't battle things. It doesn't mean that they're free. Okay. So, a lot of times when you cast that image of perfection on someone, you really set yourself up for heartbreak because that person's going to show you that they are a human being. Just trying to do the best they can with what they've been given. And that's really what a Master 22 does. They try to do the best they can with everything they've been given. Everything. That's one thing a Master 22 does. I'm feeling like this is your potential. This is probably what you're working on, is they use everything they have, the good and the bad. And a lot of times the second part of life is about utilizing the good, getting to know the good parts, the strengths. And a lot of times when we get into those strengths, it really picks up and helps carry a lot of those obstacles. It helps us overcome those obstacles. And you're a heavy lifter. You become a heavyweight champion in the spiritual world because you're able to move huge mountains that other people could not move. And people look to you and they're like, especially masculines, and they're like, wow, how'd you do that? And being able to voice how you did it inspires them to help them see how they too can become one with Pele and create some islands where they can phoenix their own life, kind of thing. So it's a beautiful thing. All right, is there any other messages here? This is powerful energy, very powerful. Any other messages? Okay, we have the Eight of Cups here. The Eight of Cups. I feel like you are not afraid to move on. There is a healthy level of detachment here. And this is part of becoming like self-actualized. This is part of self-mastery. It's where you can love and invest in people and not become bogged down with too much attachment. And some people, I think it feels like the masculines at times are very intimidated or don't know what to think. And in fact, some masculines may read this as you don't really love them, or you don't mean it, you didn't mean it when you said you loved them or cared about them. But the truth is, you do love them. However, you are no longer kind of tethered to love as an anchor anymore. You understand that the nature of love is very, what's the word I want to say? It has its own flow. It has its own movement, kind of thing. And you embrace that. And if for some reason a relationship or a situation isn't working, you move with the flow. It doesn't mean you cut them off. It just means that, you know, it's time for you to kind of move on to someone new or move on to a different situation, or, you know, go with the flow, kind of thing. And because of that, you may find that some masculine energies may find you to be flighty, or maybe they think that you didn't really mean the words you said, or you don't really commit when you say you do. And that's not the case. The case is that you respond to the energies you're given. And you've learned that practicing healthy non-attachment at times can really be a strength, especially when you understand that the nature of reality is change. So if we get rooted to things too deeply, it can cause a lot of blocks when it comes to change. And we understand that as human beings, change is in our nature, and relationships change. And the best thing we can do at times is go with the flow. And you're a go with the flow kind of person. And for some masculines, you know, that can be an issue. So, all right, group 2, that's what I received for you. I hope this resonated. If it did, please leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical creatures next time. Bye, guys. Hey, group 3, all of you that selected the Queen of Coins, this is going to be your reading all about what do men really think of you, or what do masculine energies really think of you. So keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's a general session, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do have a bit of a pre-shuffle. I will be pulling more cards as I need to for clarity. So let's get into it. Well, the Queen of Coins is the Queen of Pentacles, which is the independent queen of the deck. She is single parent vibes. She is a healer. She is connected to earth energy. I'm feeling Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo here. Deeply connected to the earth, to the environment. Beautiful, beautiful energy. As you see, she's wearing her crown as well. So let's get into the cards and see what else came out for you in the pre-shuffle. Okay, so we have Lilith, speaking of independent queens. Okay, so I feel like masculine energies really dig your independent vibe. Now, some of them don't like it. Okay, they don't like that you feel independent. In fact, they think you may be an uppity bitch. Okay, you may feel like they feel like you may think you're too good for them. Okay, that you're uppity, that you're a snob. But really, you're not. You just know who you are. You're independent, and you do what you want to do, and you say what you say, and you're unapologetic, and you know. That's good. You know, you're empowered. You do what you feel you should be doing. That's really what I have been picking up all day with this group, is there's a lot of independent energy here. And I did this reading like a year ago, about a year ago. It may not be quite a year, but it was a while back. And I feel like the energy has shifted how masculine energy is viewing people in general. And I feel like a lot of this independent energy is really rising. And Lilith here, a lot of dark goddess energy is rising within the collective. And it really is catalyzing a lot of people to act more authentically. And that's definitely what's going on in group 3. A lot of authentic action is taking place. And this level of independence makes some men or masculine energies feel almost emasculated or not needed. And also, there's just, I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy. You think you're too good for me. You're snobby, that kind of thing. So let's keep going here. We have artist, okay, creative. Let's see, we have rescuer, okay. We have trickster, okay. We have shitful, shadow side, balance your good, bad, and ugly, okay. We have Isis, the goddess of magic. Sexual energy is sacred. My pleasure is a prayer that brings me back to life, okay. You're very sexy. You're very seductive on top of this. So this could really make some masculine energies angry. They're very attracted to you, and anytime you reject them, they may get angry and they may lash out. Okay, so if that's you, then you know. All right, we have nurture, union. Yeah, they want to hook up. We have chaos. Okay. Let's see, we have 5D communication voices, spirit box. We have acknowledge, recognition, best award. I think you're hard to ignore. Tied up, trapped, mummy bound. We have 3D money, material wants. I feel like you make masculine energies. Some of them don't feel like they're good enough. They don't make enough money. They don't have enough to offer you. I feel like you have a very magical, magnetic energy here. Let me make sure we're all the way. Yeah, okay. I want to make sure my mic was all the way plugged in. We have Walking Dead, daily routine, no passion. I feel like there's a lot of masculine energies that like want to hit on you or ask you out. More than any group today, I feel like masculine energies want to make moves on you. They want to hit on you. They want to like hook up. They look at you as a conquest. And I feel like a lot of you resist this. A lot of you get tired of this energy, just tired of it. We have the package, naughty gift. Yeah, there's a lot of like sexual focus on this Queen of Pentacles, twin flame connection. Yeah, they think you're the one, or they play like you're the one. We have parking lot, fooling around, public adventures. Okay. We have flashback memories, sexual. Your exes think about your sexual prowess often. I feel like you're really hot in the bedroom. Like, you know, I'm not going to go real deep into it, but like you got skills. Okay. We have wild, crazy, savage. Honestly, I don't remember ever pulling this card. Okay. So I think you have like a raw, like primal sexuality that's very hot and tempting. I feel like masculine men pick up on this energy, and it's very intoxicating, and they want more of it. And a lot of them get lost in it, and they think that you're the one, or they're a player and they play like you're the one so they can try to conquer you. And I think a lot of you are like onto them, and you kind of send them in a chaotic spiral, and it makes them angry and they lash out. But there are also other masculine energies that feel like they don't have any shot with you because they don't have money. And I feel like those masculines feel like you're like a gold digger, like a user gold digger energy. They're totally reading you wrong, number one. And I feel like you put off this Queen of Pentacles energy, kind of puts off like this energy of like either you have money, or it doesn't matter whether you have it or not. It's an energy. Like you have money, or you're attracting money, or there's something luscious or luxury about you, or someone needs to have money to approach you or be at a certain status to approach you. And a lot of masculines feel like they don't have enough to approach you. Now, you will have some who approach you who aren't at the place you want them to be to approach you, and many times they do get rejected, and sometimes they cry to other people, and some of you may have built a reputation of being like, like a bitch when it comes to that kind of thing, and that might be where you get your your gold digger kind of reputation. But the truth is that you just want a certain type of person, and you're not willing to accept anything less than that. And I feel like you're an independent queen. You've been working on your shit, and you just want someone who's been working on their shit, and there's nothing wrong with that, okay? It doesn't mean they're not good enough for you. That's not what this is about. I don't feel like this queen sits on a throne and judges people. I think you've been sitting on your throne working your ass off, is what I think. And people don't see that. They don't realize how much work you've done to even get this throne. People don't know. Listen, between you and me, I know you built this throne all by yourself. I know you put that crown together all by yourself. I know this was hard work. And people see you and you look so good, you sound so good, you look like you got it all together. They don't realize how much work this was. And so you have standards, and your standards change, your boundaries change. You're still growing, you're still getting there. You're already thinking about your next throne and your next crown you're going to get. And you want the people, especially the masculine energy in your life, to be at that level, because you don't have time to explain yourself to anybody. You don't have time to teach someone how to be where you are. You want them to be where you are right now, or get the fuck away. It's really not about judgment. It's just about like, I'm on my own business. You be on your own business, and maybe we can be in business together. It really is that simple. It's not a harsh thing. It's just you have so much to offer, right? You have so much to offer. And the thing is that you're the kind of independent queen. That's where this sexual energy comes into play. You're the kind of independent queen where, yeah, some of you guys, yeah, I totally have friends with benefits. I'm going to get mine and take care of mine, but they know their place, right? We're not going to go to get married. This is just for me to get the physical affection I need. That's it. We're not going, that's not for all of you, but for some of you, like, you're like, yes, we do what we do, and I go about my business because they're not at my level. And it's not love. It is just we're fulfilling each other's physical needs, and we're moving on. And there isn't nothing wrong with that. And it's nobody's fucking business what you do. Okay? And we don't judge here at this channel. So, but I do feel there are people who, especially masculine energies, I keep saying people, but I mean masculine energies that want to approach you. Like they want to go deeper, but they don't feel like they're at the level that you want them to be at. And, listen, you can be intimidating, okay? You really can. But I feel like you have this going on. Like, you may have people who get a little obsessed with your energy and think you're like their twin, okay? Or their soulmate or whatever. And you're like, nah. You're like, nah, it's not that kind of thing. I think you've decided, as far as like marriage and stuff, like if you do that, it has to be like you have to feel it in your soul. You have to feel it, like your toes have to curl. I think you've made a lot of toes curl. But you haven't had your toes curled in a long time, have you? The Hierophant. Yeah, the Hierophant and strength here. Tell me more about this. Oh, that's a lot. Woo! I just dropped the whole deck. Okay. I feel like you make masculine energies nervous. I think when they get alone with you and they're about to, like, hit it, wild and crazy savage, they're about to hit it, I think you make them nervous. I think sometimes they lose their snake, if you know what I'm saying. They can't find the naughty gift, y'all. Because they get like, you're a handful. You are a handful. Tell me more. We have, I don't want to show you this one. The ace of coins is flipping you off, y'all. Oh yeah, but I feel like your energy, although like I think in the bedroom, I think that people have like masculine energies, people whatever gender, whatever energy has a lot of fun with you. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of laughter, there's a lot of fun, there's a lot of hotness. Like it's a good time. Okay, and I think people leave those kind of things thinking like, wow, I want more of that. Like it's so good. Like maybe we could like be twins. Like I would love to have this on a regular basis. Like maybe this is union. So sometimes those friends with bennies or whatever turn into like someone thinking they're in love. And you're like, whoa, no, no, no. So you're waiting for the one that is the real thing, right? But some of you guys, but I tell you what, when someone feels rejected, it is this card, and they're flipping. I can't show you, but they're flipping. It's a middle finger. People get bitter. They get bitter when you walk out of their life. Men get bitter. Masculines get bitter because they don't want to see you leave because you're a good thing. The Six of Swords here. Yeah, they don't want to see you go, and you just pack up all your swords, and you're like, I'm out of here, buddy. It's done. The Three of Coins. Look at his face. You're leaving. That's what I'm getting. You're leaving. You're leaving and you're taking your hot ass with you. What? Don't go. I am here and don't go. Don't go. And the Six of Coins. Look at her. Oh, yes, bitch, I'm leaving. But don't go. Yeah, I'm leaving. Bye. You're a little heartbreaker. Oh my gosh. You're a little heartbreaker. On the top of the deck, we have party, player. We have obsession. Yes, people get obsessed with you. Men, masculine energies get obsessed with you. And I'm feeling like, especially the ones that feel like they're not good enough with you, they get ate up with that shit. Like they spend Friday night playing Katy Perry songs, thinking about like how not good enough they are. I'm hearing that song Firework. We have Witchy that came out, non-traditional philosophies. Maybe, you practice something non-traditional. We have Curves for Days, Hottie with a Body. We have a lot of cards that spilled out. Listen, I think you are guilty of making people make a lot of messes, if you know what I'm saying. I'm not going to go into it, but you know what I'm saying? Okay, we have All About It. Gossip. Yeah, they talk about you. Masculines talk about you. Listen, some of this stuff is stuff I don't want to know that I'm being psychically told right now that I can't tell you because this is not an 18 plus video. But there's a lot of stuff they say about you, and you are very good at what you do. You have a reputation with the masculine. Some of you guys have men talking about your prowess at what you do. Okay, there's an oral fixation. We have suspicious, stealing. I think you steal people's hearts. People feel like, that song, Snatched His Soul or Their Soul? That song is coming into my mind right now. We have Joker, passive aggressive. I feel like you're funny. I feel like, especially like in the bedroom or with your person or the person you're hooking up with or intimately or whatever, I think you're funny. I think you're funny. And I think it really opens up a whole can of worms because they think that you have it going on and they think it's love. It's plays with people's emotions, F person. Okay, so that's the gossip, that you play with people's emotions. You're an F person. You use people. Like all kinds of nasty terms are coming to mind because they feel rejected by you because you are such a femme fatale and you made them fall in love with you. You wicked, wicked woman. You may not be a woman. You could be a feminine energy. It's not gender, okay? You could be a masculine energy. It could be masculine and masculine. It just, this is the energy I'm picking up on, okay? That's just a term that came to mind. So take it as that. Oh, shit. I can't show you this one. But they do things to your pictures if they are online. Okay, tattoos. Collaboration. Okay, they may have tattoos, all right? Maybe you have tattoos. Fighting is my forte, turning them against you. Okay, so this person, they may have tried, like, I feel like masculines might like try to fight for you. Like if you reject them, they may try to like fight for you, or they may get in fights about you, or it feels like a lot of different things with this fighting. So there may just be like there's a lot of Mars energy around you. Maybe you're an Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo. You might be, listen, this is a pinnacle behind this queen here, but it feels like the sun now. So you could be a Leo. And Leos, listen, I'm a double Leo. And I personally have like a warning shot. If I ever say to you, I've had enough, that means run, because I've lost my temper. And I feel like you guys may have a bad temper, or people may not want to fight with you. They may be intimidated to fight with you because you're a powerhouse when it comes to either throwing words or throwing hands. And there may be some masculine energies that kind of feel this, or they've seen you lose your temper. And I'm hearing like Hellcat energy. Like you're a force to be reckoned with, group 3. You really, really are. So, and I feel like there's a lot of masculine energies that feel like you are a force to be reckoned with. And some of them really, really want to reckon with it, if you know what I'm saying. All right, group 3. That's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did, please leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical creatures next time. Bye, guys.